Okay, hopefully my sound is much better. I apologize for any inconvenience and from the technical difficulty. I am back. I am live. Hello, how you doing? 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 Okay. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I am back. Sound good. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm live. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I am not tech savvy. Perfect. Yeah, listen, I had the old phone. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining me on this Super Sunday. Hey, how many people right now is like, you allow your emotion to supersede your intellect? How many people allow your emotion to supersede your intellect? Me, I've been guilty of that a lot. I allow my emotion to supersede my intellect. Anytime I allow my emotion to supersede my intellect, guess what? I'll always wind up in a world of trouble. And you know what? It costly. Distro, how you doing? Thanks for joining back in. Ernest, thank you. Distro, Glaze had crickets stuck in his speaker. Oh man, possibility. P. Hoffa, hi sir, I just recently purchased your book, man. See, hold up, wait a minute, man. Why you just purchased the book, brother? You could have emailed me, man. Got your signed copy, man. You could have got your signed copy of Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs book, man. But besides that or whatever, what you could have did, now what I did is I'm trying to be creative. I just got some shirts, the Beyond Lucky t-shirts. I just got them that I'm starting to send out. Need that book, man. Email me, Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. What I'm trying to do is, guys, like I said right now, when you work a full-time job and you're trying to get your message out there, creativity, marketing, that's not my strong point. I need more time. I need more energy. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard getting everything out there, whatever. But like I said, what I want to talk about today is how many people allow, once again, once you allow your emotions to supersede your intellect, you know how you get so upset. You got so upset that you're not thinking rationally. When you allow your emotion to supersede your intellect, you'll do a lot of stupid things that you'll live to regret. Me, Brian Glaze Gibbs, I have done a lot of things in my life that I live to regret. And that's the difference. Because once again, I done got upset with my moms. May her soul rest in peace. My pops, my brother, my sister, my wife, my kids, my co-worker, my friends. Even right now, I got so upset with some of my friends. Will you be okay? Would be dope to put some old picture on some shirt, brother. You know what? I'm working on that, man. I'm working on that, and I'm open, man. I'm doing a Q&A. Email me any question that y'all might have at briangibbs1201 at yahoo.com, and I will answer them as long as they respectful and mindful. And like I said right now, I'm open to ideas of how to improve my content, improve my channel, getting people involved, getting to be able to deliver my message in the right sense. Like I was once the problem, now I'm seeking to be part of the solution. Were you upset when you watched the Demencio doc? It's not the point about it. I was upset, but guess what? You know what? Like with the Demencio documentary, I think his son did a great job. Me and his son got a great relationship, and I'm gonna leave it as that. I have no comment in regards to the Demencio situation. I did, okay, I did 2 first-degree assault. I went to jail for. Yeah, like I said right now, is when you allow your emotion to supersede your intellect, guess what? A lot of things should happen. You should interview Wood, sister, or his kids, old time's sake. Wood's sister. You know anything about Cynthia? That's deep, man. How do you know Wood's sister, man? That's kind of deep. How y'all doing? But anyway, like I told you, plenty of time, like I said right now, I have allowed my emotion to supersede my intellect. And when that had happened, I have a loss. Did you ever run into Alpo or Sean Branch? I ran into Alpo a few times, you know what I'm saying, right now, where it's not like, yo, what's up or whatever, we've been in the same company. You talk about her, okay. Yeah, but like I said, I ran into Alpo a few times, different events or whatever, a different situation or whatever, but we never had no face-to-face interaction or whatever. We done been in the same company, in the same crowd, same arena, same parties, like Apollo Theater, Disco Fever, a different event in Queens at a basketball game, different situation that took place. But as far as right now with Alpo, no, we never had no real direct deal. No, I don't know nothing about Sean Branch. Only thing I knew that at one point in time, he was up under Demisio and Lou Hobbs. That's all I know about Sean Branch or some of the things that I'm seeing now as on YouTube. But anyway, guys, like I say right now, like what I want to talk about, Should start podcasting. I'm working on that, man. It's hard when you're working a 9 to 5, man. You gotta. It's not enough time in the day. My niece got me to really start getting more involved. You should try to interview King Tut. You know what? It's not the point about I can try to interview King Tut. What you want to know about King Tut? I know King Tut personally, but King Tut is incarcerated at Oldfield FCI, so it's hard to interview somebody that's incarcerated. But it can be done because you see it be done every day, all the time. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to talk about how, like I said right now, is we allow our emotion to supersede our intellect. And anytime you allow your emotion to supersede your intellect, you lose. I've lost plenty of things, plenty of time. I had a friend of mine, like I tell you right now, when I got acquitted for a murder charge in 1987, mind you, this cat helped me get out. He the one kind of negotiate the deal with the guy that was going to testify against me to help me to beat the case. And when I got out, you know, my head was swollen. My head was so big that I was on cloud nine that I thought I was like, you know, how can I say unstoppable? I'm thinking that like, you know, right now it's like I'm above the law. So you get out after you being guilty and you beat a murder charge and you come home. And like I told you, me and this guy was friends. And what happened is certain things start going on, like with me and him and other people, where you be going on Queen Flip. Not that I know of. Anything is possible. I'm not going to say no, but anything is possible. Rashu Lewis, how you doing? Peace, man. But anyway, like I told you right now, like I got out, I was acting crazy, and this is my friend, this is my man. And what wound up happening was, I did some things that got him upset. And even right now, like a lot of times we as black men, we don't want to admit that we have issues. We don't want to admit that we have a lot of issue, and a lot of issues stem from that, you know, mental anguish, mental illness, mental problem. We don't want to admit that we have mental issues, and at times we do. Like, I'm not gonna sit back and think about it and like, you know, try to deny it. I know right now at one point in time I was emotional wreck. I had a lot of mental issue that I didn't deal with. I didn't deal with heads on. I didn't go get the necessary help that I needed. And you know what? Like I say right now, yeah, my behavior, my action, my attitude was crazy. And you know, where as far as when people, your friends, family can't trust you because they don't know when you get upset what you may or may not do, that's a problem. And here it is, a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. Like I told you, he helped negotiate the deal, pay off somebody to help them to recant their testimony. And he helped me get out. And when I got out, I started acting crazy. And he didn't know whether he can trust me or not. And guess what happened? What he wound up doing is he wound up plotting to kill me. And I didn't know it at the time, but as time went on and months went on, and we rebuilt our friendship, we rebuilt our bond, and he broke it down to me. He said, "Look, man, you know, I'm gonna tell you something." And he said, "You might don't like it, but he said, I'm gonna tell you this, man." He said, "At one point in time, guess what? What's up, Divine Righteous?" He said, "At one point in time, when you came home after you got acquitted, you was acting crazy, man, and I didn't know where we stand. And me and somebody else, we plotted." We plotted to kill you. We were setting it up, you know what I'm saying, to hire somebody to murder you. So here it is. This is a friend telling me this based upon my behavior when I came home that they was plotting to kill me. And mind you, somebody telling you that they was plotting to kill you, my reaction at that time, because I was so out there, I was so caught up. When he told me that him and somebody else were plotting to kill me, my reaction was I bust out and I started laughing. I thought that was so funny. Why I thought it was so funny because here it is, I was full of myself. At that time, I was so in love with myself, I felt that, you know what, I was invincible. I felt like I was untouchable. I felt like I couldn't be touched. Anybody can be touched. Anybody can be had. And right now, when a buddy of mine was telling me because of my behavior, because I was allowing my emotion to supersede my intellect, and I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, I was offending people, I was disrespecting people, and right now is I crossed that line. And sometimes when you cross that line, there's no coming back. Is Fat Cat ever coming home? If so, you think he'll stay on the right path? You know what? With that question with Fat Cat, is he ever coming home? Hopefully, I hope he do come home. But the chances are, when you got a parole officer body on your jacket, and you got to go in front of the New York City Parole Board, New York State Parole Board, chances are, I hope he do come home. But hey, look, it look very, very iffy. you know. But anyway, like I was telling you, like my buddy, like they plotted to kill me. And when he telling me this, I'm laughing. I bust out laugh. Why I bust out laughing? Because I felt that they was incapable. I felt like they wasn't even on my level. How in the hell y'all guys could plot, you know what I'm saying, to kill me? You know, because once again, anybody can be had. And back then, I was so high and full of myself. And I thought so highly of myself. And because of the reputation and everything that I built, guess what? What was his name again? What was whose name, Ray Black? I didn't mention no name. See, that's the difference. I didn't mention no name. It was a friend of mine. It was a good friend of mine. And right now, he's in a lot of pictures of mine. Thanks so much for everything you're doing for the Help I You. You know what? Listen, man, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. You know what? My message is my ministry. And you have to share your story to get these kids to understand that we was once them. We was once these kids. I was 14, 15, 16. Is he still alive? No, he's not alive. The same person that he plotted to kill me with is the same person that killed him. I respect your honesty. Thank you. Listen, the way of Chicago was New York deadly like that, even when you was younger, 80. That's for your answer. Hey, but anyway, right, like what I was telling you is like when they plot to kill me and we talking about it, and he telling me, Philly, what's up, man? King D Wade, King D Wade, 55 King, how you doing? Hey, when he plotted to kill me, like I told you right now, I underestimate that. Like swept it under the rug. I laugh about it because that's how naive I was. Like anybody can be had, man. Anybody can be had, people. That's what I want y'all to think about. Anybody can be had. Nobody invincible. And that's the difference. Right there, I was walking out. Samuel Brown, shout out from Washington, D.C. What's up, man? Manuel Brown, have to bring you to Connecticut to come talk to you. Hey, listen, man, let me know, man. Let me know, man. Email me, Brian Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. I definitely learned from you, brother. Peace and love from Chicago. Peace and love to you, KC Does Sugar. Big KNFL. Do you think Blad is coachable? You know what? Blad is an opportunist. Blad is doing what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying, to get people out there, get people on his channel. He built a hell of a platform, and that's the difference. It took a lot of hard work and energy. I'm not gonna knock that, man. Like he gave me an opportunity to be on this platform to share my story, to make my story mainstream. But anyway, listen, folks, what I was telling you about, like when you allow your emotions to supersede your intelligence, or when you allow, like I say right now, you get caught up into that world, you fall in love with the street, you make a lot of stupid, bad mistake. And guess what? I've been guilty of that. I got caught out there. And you know what? Where did you shop at back in the days? Also, where did you hustle buy jewelry? Every hustle buy jewelry from 47 and 50th Street back then. Right now, as you got older, we stopped shopping at Delancey Street and we start going uptown. We start getting tailor-made clothes. You start going anywhere that got good fashion, good style. And you know what? Like I said, I want to do a piece on that, man. Fashion, man. When you start talking about British Walkers, Playboys, Quarterfield, Strata, Leather Strata, Mark Neck, Kango hat, you know, even sagging, man. Back then, way back when, man, guess what? Guess what everybody was doing, man? They was showing up their BBD. They was showing up their nylons. They was showing up their Paris underwear. Are you still in contact with Cat and Pappy? You know what? Listen, indirectly, Pappy's back on medication, and I haven't heard from Cat in a while. Did your emotion cause you to make financial mistake during your prime? Yes, your emotion does cause you to make financial mistake during your prime, because right now, at one point in time when I was trying to get drugs at a cheap price, I sent my half brother country to California, and right now with a large sum of money to bring back keys of coke back from California. So yeah, when you out there, man, you're not thinking, you rushing, you out there, you making bad decisions. Was where the biggest Brooklyn hustle in your area? Possibility, man. Where was more or less like right now, where's BMF before there was a BMF, man? Like I said right now, his story go deeper than the original surface, and a lot of people do not understand that. I didn't realize how powerful he was until time went on, man. Did you miss the wealth you had back in the days? You know what? The bottom line is it's not the point about that I missed the wealth. I didn't enjoy the wealth. I grew up too fast. I became Brian Glaze Gibbs between the age of 14 to 24. And the key is I was so in love with the street that I didn't get a chance to enjoy it. It's very hard making the transition from the street. You gotta repeat that question, man. I didn't get a chance to I didn't get a chance to read that. Is Webb still alive and free? Yes, Webb's still alive and well. He's still alive and well, man. Very powerful individual. I respect him. I love him. I'm in daily contact with him. Wow, I'm surprised nobody did a story on Webb. If it wasn't for you, I never would have heard of him. Like I tell you right now, very low key brother, very low key brother. But anyway, like I was telling you, folks, never allow your emotion to supersede your intellect. What keep you from hurting these knuckleheads these days in time? I stay away from them, man. I take medication. I stay away from them, man. Why I stay away from them? Because once again, it's not worth it. Once again, once you have true identity of yourself and you know what you're capable of doing, you know what is right from wrong. And what you have to do is you have to learn to separate what's right from wrong and stay from them. Do you know the Furtado brother? Ray Black? No, I did not know nothing about the Furtado brother. I didn't start hearing about the Furtado brother till probably about 10 to 15 years ago. Not saying they wasn't around. I was not in that circle. Melvin Jackson, you deserve a much bigger platform. I'm working on that, man. Time, opportunity, that's what presents itself. Did you knew a guy named Hatchet? Yes, I knew Bloody Hatchet. I knew John Bloody Hatchet. As far as hustling, the Jay-Z name ring in Brooklyn. You got to remember, Jay-Z is younger than me or whatever. And right now, during my time frame, like Jay-Z, I didn't know nothing about Jay-Z. So he's much younger than me. As time changed, people start coming out the house, and stuff start happening. Hey, folks, listen. This is what I want you to do. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. I should hit 10,000 subscribers before tonight. Listen, anybody that's interested, email me, order your book. Email me, Brian Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. Once again, order your signed copy of the book. Brian, Brian Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com and get your signed copy. Anybody that's ordering the book, I will send them the t-shirt. I will send them the t-shirt, Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs t-shirt. Hey, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Listen, right now, I'm trying to do a Q&A. Listen, hit me up with question, man. Hit me up with question. Is Kashin from Pink House is still around? 718 XAD. I believe Kashin is still around. How come your documentary is not on Amazon no more? My documentary is not on Amazon no more because the gentleman I was working with, he took it down. How much is your book? Right now, Wiz, with shipping and handling, the book is $23 on Divine. Need the book, big homie. Hit me up. Dwayne's. Hey, listen, man, you got to hit me up. What you got to do is hit me up. Brian, Brian Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. Brian, Brian Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. Who taught you how to work them hammers, man? You know what? Listen, man. Nobody taught me how to work the hammers. You just learn, man. Repeat your information again. Brian, Brian Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. But anyway, like I was saying right now, getting back to the topic, never allow your emotion to supersede your intellect. Right now, I don't care who you are, what you are. Teach your kids that. Never allow their emotion to supersede their intellect. Even if they get upset, what they need to do, go outside, count to 10 backwards. You know what I'm saying? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even if they have to do it several times, do that to calm themselves down. What you need to do is calm yourself down to get back in control of your emotion. Because anytime we allow emotion to run wild, guess what? Shit happen. I got the same last name, Philadelphia. You're right. Okay, how you doing, man? Hey, but anytime you allow that to happen, guess what? You lose. I have lost plenty of time because I am a Sagittarius. And to me, if you look at the horoscope sign, guess what happened, man? What happened is you get caught up into the wrong things. You get caught up into the wrong situation. You get caught up into the wrong lifestyle or whatever. Even right now, man, at one point in time, I made $40,000 a day. But guess what? I did not. I repeat, I did not enjoy it. Because once again, everything was so tense. Everything was like, you going at a million miles per hour. You rushing, you speeding. Everything is about like security. You watching everything and everyone. And once again, I made a lot of mistakes because I allowed my emotion to supersede my intellect because I wasn't thinking right. I wasn't thinking correctly. I allowed people to manipulate me. I allowed people to play me. I allowed people to use me. I allowed people to do so many different things because I was allowing my emotion to supersede my intellect. No, listen, even right now, when I look at life and I spent damn near what 15 to 16 years in and out of the penal, from the feds to the state. For what? For what? It wasn't worth it. I could have went and got a job with being a correction officer. The time that I spent in jail, I could have spent it as a correction officer and add 4.5 more years to that and retire with a pension right now. Listen, the street life is overrated. Anybody tell you that it's not, guess what? They're telling you a lie. Does God play a major part in your change today? Yes, God play a lot. Rest in peace, King of Lion Rap. Yes. You should really try to work with 50 Cent. It seems like you can make a classic movie. Yes, yeah. You think you could have saved that drug game money for retirement? Hey, listen, man. As fast as you make it, guess what happened? As fast as you use it, man. Run for president, good brother. Did you hustle in Virginia? No, I did not hustle in Virginia. I was down in Virginia Beach for relaxation. No, I did not hustle in Virginia. You can't hustle everywhere. Listen, folks. Thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, subscribe to my channel right now. Hit that like button. Share it. Let people know. I got a lot of good content that's on my channel now. Just in case you haven't checked it out, go to the Brian Glaze Gibbs YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Anybody interested in the book? Here it is. There you go. Get your signed copy of Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of change and redemption. And why it lasts, listen, get this t-shirt. Here it is. Right now, anybody that order this book will get a free t-shirt. Okay, keep in mind, I only got large. I only got large. So I don't have small, I don't have medium, I only have large. So I'm giving you a heads up. Okay, I'm giving you a heads up right now. But anyway, like I told you right now, thank y'all for joining me tonight. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my story. My story is a true story of change and redemption. If I, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, can change, anybody can change. Why? Because change comes from within. Listen, hit me up. Follow me on YouTube, hit my IG channel, DM me any questions, man. Any question that you want answer. I'm trying to put together the Brian Glaze Gibbs Q&A series. Hit me up, man. Brian, BRIAN, GIBBS 1201 at yahoo.com. If I can change, anybody can change. Folks, listen, get out there, vote. I can't tell you who to vote for, who not to vote for. Get out there and vote. You know, right now, all votes matter. It doesn't matter, man. Go out there and vote. Exercise your right. Exercise your right. Stop moaning, groaning, complaining about situation. Go out there and exercise your right. That's why we got it for all votes count. Don't complain about who's in office or whatever. It's up to us, man. What we do is we get opportunity, and guess what we do? We throw away these opportunities. No, we can't do that. Make your vote count. Let people hear your voice. Let people hear what you got. Let people know exactly what you want out of life. That's what it is. It's up to us. What we have to do is we have to share the knowledge, share our experience. I'm telling you, my stories tell you about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't candy coat anything. It's not about that. It's all about, in order to be honest with anybody else, you must first attempt to be honest with yourself. Hit me up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button. This is Brian Glaze Gibbs, and I'm signing off. Once again, in order to get your signed copy of this book, the Brian Glaze Gibbs book, A True Story of Change and Redemption, email me, Brian, BRIAN, Gibbs, GIBBS 1201 at yahoo.com. Right now is why supply lasts. This is what I'm trying to do is anybody that order it, guess what? You'll get you a copy. You'll get you a t-shirt. Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs t-shirt. All right. Hey, thank y'all for joining me tonight. If you have any question, hit me up, man. Email me, Brian Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. Follow me on Instagram, Bryant Glaze Gibbs. DM me. I am an open book. In order to be honest with anybody else, you must first attempt to be honest with yourself. That's what life is all about. You live, you learn. Like I said right now, I regret all the BS I did when I was a kid. I was a young, dumb kid. I made a lot of mistakes. But guess what? If I can change, anybody can change. Could change come from within? That's what life is all about. Peace. One love. Thank you for joining in.